and their rallying cry must be Black Power, so that they can use that to ensure justice for themselves.
I feel that while believing firmly that power is necessary, that it would be difficult for me to use the phrase Black Power because of the connotative meaning that it has for many people and the feeling that this may represent a desire to rise from a position of disadvantage to one of advantage, thereby subverting justice.
It's important to understand the transition with SNCC. When Stokely became the chairman of SNCC, he had a different approach. He'd not been trained in nonviolence, and he believed in self-defense. And he was somewhat influenced by, Malcolm X, who talked about that, and also Adam Clayton Powell. Adam Clayton Powell talked about Black Power even before Stokely and others.
And it was amazing to me how after long walks he would listen to them vent, listen to all of us vent, and it was wonderful to be a fly on the wall with great patience.
She's talking about Martin Luther King. Listen.
Saying, Stokely, is it that bad? Is it that bad? But he listened, and that was when Black Power first began to emerge. And I will never forget Dr. King's face when in Greenwood we had a rally, and Willie Ricks got up and started saying Black Power. He looked like the most stricken man, but that was the first real breach in the nonviolence commitment.
Mississippi of 1964. Stokely spoke at various student-filled meetings and began soliciting door-to-door within particular neighborhoods of counties heavily populated by low-income residents of Mississippi. So now the question then becomes, to go and vote for what? And to go and vote for who? A portion of that who was known as the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party, which was a newly formed political party of Democrats that consisted of both so-called white and black representatives. And despite being heavily favored publicly by way of visual images of this party being heavily campaigned by the media to the public, white Democrats of the original Dixiecrats party, along with Lyndon B. Johnson, became very aggravated and defensive and reacted in a way as if someone intruded upon their privacies of a segregated lifestyle. Then 47-year-old Fannie Lou Hamer of Montgomery County, Mississippi, at the Democratic National Convention held on August 22nd, 1964, as the vice chairperson of the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party. Ms. Hamer detailed some very vital information to the public that should have alarmed everyone then about the cons of the so-called Negroes' participation in a voting system that they were initially banned from.
Now, Ms. Hamer is